Hey guys, it's Gary again. Just making my second video. First video I kind of backtracked and told you my whole journey and where I started and up to surgery day. So today I will talk about surgery day. Had my surgery August 12th, last Wednesday. Surgery was 8 o'clock in the morning. Had to be at the hospital around 6:45 I think. Got to the hospital, went to the waiting room. They called my name and filled some paperwork out, and then they brought me into the pre-surgery room where I took all my clothes off and got my nice little gown on, and waited there for a while for the doctor to come in, and he went over if I had any questions or anything, and my wife was there with me, and we didn't really have too much questions to ask, so they did a lot of paperwork signing. All the paperwork involved in this, you'd think you were buying a house. If anyone's ever bought a house and seen all the paperwork the lawyers have got to go through, it's pretty substantial, but I guess they're covering their ass. I don't know. So anyway, about 10 minutes later, I think, I was ready to go in for surgery. My wife said her goodbyes, and they rolled me into the OR. And the OR was pretty impressive looking room. A lot of machinery, a lot of people running around. And they hopped me over to the OR table, and they put my arms out all different places and strapped them down. And I thought I was going to get tortured or something. Probably what I was going to get done. But anyway, they were talking for a little bit, and after that, next thing I remember, I was waking up in the recovery room. Apparently, the surgery took a little longer. My surgeon came over, and he told me that everything went well. He said it took a little bit longer for some reason. All the anesthesia, you're kind of really out of it when you wake up, so I don't really remember exactly what he said, but I'll check with him on my post-op appointment to go over why it took longer than usual, but he said everything went fine. So from there, I probably stayed there for a little longer. I didn't get out of the recovery room until sometime after 2 o'clock, maybe around 3 o'clock. And then they wheeled me up to my room, and from there I was fine. I really didn't feel too much pain or discomfort. I kind of mostly felt just kind of in a daze, just because of the anesthesia. It really does a number on you, and I was really just in a fog. I didn't really care about much of anything. I definitely wasn't worried about eating. So went to my room and I chilled out for a while. Probably around 5 or 6 o'clock, I probably got up to go for a walk with one of the nurses, and I walked down the hallway and walked all the way back, and she you know, I was like, well, I'll walk as much as you want. I felt fine to walk, and so he just made one lap up and down the hallway, and got back to my room and pretty much watched TV most of the night, and got to bed, 11, 12 o'clock. My wife had come and visit, and she spent a little time with me, and so I could not eat anything or drink anything after surgery, and that was really something, because my mouth was very cotton. I had a lot of cotton mouth and very dry. So I finally taught the nurses and gave me these little sticks with sponges on it that I could dip in some water and just wet my mouth once in a while, which really did a lot. So the reason why I couldn't drink is because I had to the next morning, on Thursday morning, I would have to go for an upper GI x-ray, where I would drink a tracer liquid, and they would take x-rays and watch the liquid go down and make sure that there was no leaks. And so I guess it's pretty important. You don't want any leaks. That's one of the biggest complications of the surgery. But so my test was scheduled for 8 o'clock in the morning, so not too bad. So when I woke up in the morning, I woke up 8 o'clock, anxious to take my test, and of course 8 o'clock ran around 8:30, 9 o'clock. They didn't get me for my test until about 11 o'clock. So I went down for my test at 11 o'clock, and I was in a little bit of pain. Yesterday, on Wednesday, I did get 1 dose of pain medication. I did not get any pain medication on Thursday morning, and so I went down to get my test, and basically I had to stand up while I drank this pretty bad, foul-tasting tracer liquid, and I had to keep on sipping it, and a little sip here, a little sip there, but before you know it, I was getting pretty tired of it, and I don't want to say I was going to throw up, but it was pretty intense. So I sucked it up and did the whole test, and finally they finished. And but by that time, all the moving around they had me doing, I was getting a little sore. So I couldn't wait to get back upstairs to the room where I could have another dose of pain medication. Not that I was, at no point was I ever in any serious pain. If I want to do a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say tops maybe 4 or 5. You know, that's about it. So I really was taking pain medication just to take the edge off, because after the pain medication, it almost felt like nothing happened at all. Like I never even had surgery, which was really cool with me. So when I got back to the room, the doctor looked over the stuff, and he came in and cleared me for a stage 1 liquid diet, and I was able to drink. Hooray! Now comes the hard part. Not really hard, but irritating. I got a pretty bad short-term memory, but you have to drink an ounce of liquid every 15 minutes. So they give you a nice paper, which I have here, and every 15 minutes I check off at 10:30, 10:45, 11 o'clock, and it's good to have the paper because you just remember you keep it in front of you and you keep checking it off as you drink. But for every waking hour, you want to drink an ounce of liquid, regardless if it's water or chicken broth or whatever you're drinking. You just mark it off every 15 minutes, and it gets to be a hassle. I've been doing it for a few days now, and it just sucks, but it's something you gotta do. Not that big of a deal, but that's my opinion on it. So Thursday, so after the test and I got my pain medication, I decided to go for another walk, and I walked up and down the hallway a couple times, and then went back to my room, and then I had a bunch of visitors. Friends came over, and my wife and kids and niece, and everybody came over to see me. And then when they left, I did some more walking, and mind you, the whole time I really haven't felt like eating. I actually still don't really feel like eating now. All the liquids every 15 minutes, either they're filling me up or I just not hungry. Maybe it's just still the surgery. Not much more to say about the surgery. It was very quick. To me, almost painless. I wouldn't say painless, but I did get liquid pain medication to bring home, and I've taken it twice. I took it once this morning, and I took it yesterday twice, I think. Once in the morning and once in the later evening. But overall, the pain has really not been bad, so I've been really happy about that. Obviously, everyone's different. So that's all I have for now. I will probably make a update video for my end of my first week, or probably after my post-op appointment with my surgeon, and kind of give you an idea what he says. And that'll be next Thursday. And so anyway, that's it for now. Any questions, please write me a note, and I'll answer any questions you have about any of the procedure or anything I've done up till now. But as of right now, I'm feeling pretty good. I have no problems. I walk, get up, walk, go to the bathroom, no problem.